Our third speaker will be David Turner, who's the Chief Financial Officer of Lignol Energy. And David has held a number of senior executive positions in large private and public corporations, and he has experience in addition to the energy field in pharmaceutical and medical products, I believe. So you have a presentation on here, right? Yep. Yeah, so let me just put that up. There we are. Perfect. And there you go.
Thank you. So let me jump straight into the presentation. So we're in the process of developing and commercializing a technology which basically produces cellulosic ethanol for transportation purposes and a range of highly novel biochemicals, which are found very useful in a wide variety of applications, ranging from things like carbon fiber production, wood adhesives, bioplastics, and animal feed additives. So we developed from the early stages of our relationship with the company, which was 5 years ago, a number of key ways of trying to find a partnership, because we realized that what we're very good at, our expertise was going to be good at, was in developing a technology, producing high-quality, highly reactive biochemicals, and finding the appropriate markets for those materials, and becoming a marketer of those products. But where we needed help was in the rollout and scale-up of the technology, and then the ability of someone very large with very deep pockets to finance and build multiple plants simultaneously. So to do that, we decided that we'd target the finding of a number of critical partners based on their market leadership position within the industry. We wanted somebody who was in the top 3 within their product category. We did that because we felt that by working with some of the leaders in the industry, we could afford to be more lenient in terms of the intellectual property that we're prepared to share with those parties through the course of negotiations. And also, we wanted somebody who was committed to green chemicals and to being in the green industry, period, or sustainability, or white chemicals, or whatever the buzzword was in Europe at the time. And also we pursued partners who, at one time or another, had developed applications, typically in the phenol formaldehyde replacement business, in adhesives. But we also recognized that we needed to open doors at the right levels within partner organizations so that A, we got the right level of communication, B, we were able to get the right level of support, and C, we were able to find that we were a priority project rather than just being something that someone was doing because it made good marketing sense at that time. So first of all, we consumed everything we had in terms of personal connections and our networks. We then went on to recruit. Probably the smartest thing we did was we recruited experts in very targeted fields, and we had them open the doors for us and arrange meetings with people at the right levels of organizations, and that instantly added credibility to us with the people in those companies. And we attended a significant number of targeted trade shows. As a result of those efforts, we developed a number of partnerships, some of which are public and some of which have not been described publicly. But the one that probably meant the most to us was Suncor. It took over 2.5 years from the first time we spoke with Suncor for us to be able to establish a deal with them whereby we were going to develop a commercial demonstration project in the United States at a cost of something north of $70 million, and then subsequently, upon the successful construction of that plant, roll out multiple commercial plants across North America. We benefited significantly from the amount of commercial and technological due diligence which they undertook with us. And they taught us a lot of tricks and tools which helped us to be able to take much of the risk out of the types of projects that we were going to build. In Suncor, we had a partner that could provide us with an offtake agreement for all the ethanol we could produce, probably for 10 plants. And to give you an idea of the size of a plant, a typical commercial plant would be something in the order of consuming between 1,000 and 2,000 tons of feedstock per day, producing about 50,000 tons of chemical and about 40,000 gallons of ethanol per year. So these are very large plants, typically costing north of $500 million. Suncor also provided us a site for our first commercial demonstration plant, which had the capacity subsequently on which we could have built a full commercial plant. And in Suncor, we found a partner that had successfully built and scaled up plants and obviously had and continues to operate many plants. As a result of that relationship and the fact that the marketplace knew that we had gone through a tremendous amount of due diligence with Suncor. We found our progress with people like SDTC, local funding agencies, and with DOE much simpler because we already had a partner that had done the hard work for them. As a result of that, we were able to raise more than $38 million in funding from SDTC and DOE. We also benefited, as I've said, because we were taught a lot of different risk reduction processes and tools. And despite the fact that 6 months after we got DOE funding, Suncor, because of the market, decided together with us that we were not going to go ahead and actually move on and build that first commercial demonstration plant, that they still provide us with ongoing support, both in terms of technology access and in terms of funding and in-kind support. So they've been a tremendous partner for us. And I think you'll see up there I've got some of the other negatives which are associated with projects, which are probably the subject of at least another discussion. Thank you.